Have you ever noticed how something as simple as a morning walk, whether it's around the courtyard of your home, the neighborhood temple, or a quiet path to the nearby sabzi mandi, suddenly feels more challenging than it used to? Perhaps your knees are stiffer, your breath runs short faster, or your legs just don't have the same strength they once had. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, please understand this is a natural part of growing older, but it doesn't mean your active life has to end. In fact, aging in India carries a rich opportunity, a chance to care for your body, your breath, and your spirit through movements that are not harsh or tiring, but gentle, respectful, and deeply healing. Just as you take time to light a diya, recite a mantra, or enjoy your evening chai, you can also give your body 5 to 10 minutes of movement every day, without even stepping outside. In today's video, I'll be guiding you through 5 peaceful, science-backed exercises that you can do right from your home, on a wooden chair on your bed, or near your balcony tulsi plant. These movements aren't just about fitness, they're about freedom, stability, and renewed energy. And don't worry, you won't need fancy gym clothes, yoga mats, or even to bend too much. These practices are ideal for Indian seniors who want to stay active, balanced, and mentally alert. And as a special treat, stay with me till the end, where I'll share a soothing 3-minute bed warm-up routine to help you gently awaken your body each morning, like a soft sunrise for your muscles and mind. Trust me, it's a beautiful way to begin your day. If you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon, so you won't miss out on more health tips specially made for Indian elders like you. And to show me you're ready to begin your journey toward joyful, active living, just type 1 in the comments right now. Let's start this wellness journey together. Right here, right now. Number 1. Invisible steps while sitting. Strengthen your legs without leaving your chair. Let's begin with something incredibly simple yet surprisingly powerful. A seated movement often called the invisible step. For many older adults in cities like Indore, Trivandrum, or Ranchi, even walking across the house or strolling to the temple entrance starts to feel exhausting. Your legs may feel heavier than before, your joints stiff, and a lingering fear of stumbling might creep in, especially if you've experienced swelling or numbness in the lower limbs. But what if I told you there's a tiny action you can take right now, without even standing, that can reignite your leg strength, improve blood flow, and even boost alertness? This quiet little exercise is known by many seniors as the invisible step, because it can be done discreetly while sitting. No one notices, but your body certainly feels the difference. Sit upright on your regular wooden chair or sofa, feet flat on the ground. First, gently lift your heels off the floor while keeping your toes grounded. Then lower your heels and lift just your toes. Continue alternating. Heel up, toe up, slowly and steadily, like playing a peaceful rhythm on the tabla. You're not rushing, you're just gently waking up muscles that may have dozed off over time. These movements may look basic, but they activate the calf muscles, a crucial muscle group that helps pump blood back to the heart. Regular practice can reduce fluid retention, lessen that heavy feeling in the legs, and even minimize nighttime leg cramps. Seniors across India who've made this a daily habit report better circulation, sharper mental focus, improved mood, and deeper sleep at night. The beauty of this movement is that it's incredibly convenient. You can do it while sipping morning chai, waiting for dal to boil, or even chatting with a neighbor. Try it now for just 30 seconds. Feel that gentle pull in your calves? That warmth building in your lower legs? That's your circulation waking up. You're doing more for your health in those seconds than you might think. And if you've already started doing this invisible step regularly, leave a 1 in the comments to let our growing senior wellness family know that you're taking small but meaningful steps toward better health. This small action might feel invisible to others, but to your body, it's a powerful new beginning. Number 2. Toothbrushing balance exercise. Build a sharper mind and steady steps at the sink. Imagine a quiet evening in a peaceful neighborhood of Pune. The sun has set, the family is finishing dinner, and the temple bells are gently chiming in the background. In one such home, 71-year-old Mr. Sharma heads to the washroom, not just to brush his teeth, but to perform a unique ritual his physiotherapist taught him, one that might seem odd at first but carries powerful benefits. While brushing his teeth, he stands on one leg for a few seconds before switching to the other. At first it felt awkward, even a little silly, but just within a week, Mr. Sharma noticed he could climb stairs more confidently, his knees felt more stable, and he no longer felt nervous about losing balance while stepping out of his home. What he's practicing is known as a dual-task balance technique, and doctors around the world are beginning to recommend it for older adults. Why? Because as we age, our ability to balance and multitask tends to decline, often leading to unsteadiness and an increased risk of falls, one of the biggest dangers for seniors. But this tiny habit, balancing on one leg while brushing, gently trains the body to stay upright and the brain to stay sharp. Here's how to do it. Stand barefoot on the bathroom floor, toothbrush in hand, and gently lift one foot just a few inches off the ground. If you're new to this, you can rest your hand lightly on the sink or wall for support. Hold the position for 30 seconds, then switch legs. At first you might wobble or feel unsteady, and that's completely normal. It's just like when you first learned to walk or practiced yoga near the courtyard of your family mandir. Within days, your body starts adjusting, your ankle muscles strengthen, your core becomes more stable, and your reflexes improve. But the best part is what's happening in your brain. Because you're doing two things at once, brushing and balancing, your mind is forced to focus, process movement, and control stability all at the same time. This dual-task exercise has been shown in studies to help preserve cognitive function, boost memory, and even slow age-related mental decline. And it takes just 2 minutes a day. Many elders and senior wellness groups across India have begun incorporating this practice and have shared that they now walk more confidently in crowded markets, feel less dizzy in the mornings, and experience a surprising calmness while performing daily tasks. So tonight before bed, when you stand at the sink brushing your teeth, give this balance exercise a try. You don't need yoga pants or a workout mat. Just your old toothbrush and your 2 legs. Start slow, maybe with just 10 seconds per leg, and gradually increase over time. Let it become your nightly mental reset, your good night gift to your own health. If you've already tried it or are excited to begin tonight, comment 2 below to let our wellness community know that you're not just brushing your teeth, you're brushing up your balance, memory, and energy for the days ahead. Number 3. The wall inside your home, your silent coach for stronger legs and a steadier life. Every home in India, whether nestled among the narrow lanes of Punjab's villages or within the modern flats of bustling cities like Mumbai and Hyderabad, has something we often take for granted: the wall. We hang calendars on it, rest our backs against it while talking to loved ones, or display a framed photo of Lord Krishna or a wedding memory. But what if I told you that this same wall could quietly become your greatest fitness partner? One that helps restore your strength, steadiness, and independence as you age. Let me share the story of Uncle Prakash from Jaipur, who at the age of 68 thought his days of climbing stairs or walking alone to the temple were behind him. Then his physiotherapist introduced him to a simple yet powerful technique, known as the wall sit, and everything began to change. The beauty of this movement lies in its simplicity. Stand with your back resting gently against the wall, feet slightly forward. Now slowly bend your knees and slide your back downward, just as if you were lowering yourself onto an invisible chair. You don't need to go too low. Even a small bend is enough to activate your thigh and hip muscles. At first, your legs may tremble, and that's completely normal. Like any new beginning, the body needs time to learn. But with regular practice, just 30 to 60 seconds at a time, a few times a day, you will start to feel your legs grow stronger, your hips more flexible, and your balance more dependable. Why is this movement so vital for Indian elders? Because every day you perform small but meaningful actions, stepping over a raised threshold, carrying a pot of water from the tap, sitting down on a low charpai, or rising from prayer. All of these depend on strong thighs, flexible knees, and stable footing. As we age, those very muscles tend to weaken due to inactivity, making us feel hesitant or dependent on others. But when you practice the wall sit regularly, you're retraining your body to support you, not just physically but emotionally too. A study from the Indian Association of Geriatric Medicine found that seniors who incorporated wall sits into their weekly routine showed marked improvements in both walking speed and daily task confidence within just 4 weeks. So next time you pass by the quiet wall in your bedroom, your corridor, or beside your family mandir, pause for a moment. Lean back gently and gift yourself this powerful exercise. You don't need music, you don't need equipment, just your breath, your back, and the will to keep moving. Try it for 30 seconds now as we speak. Feel that mild burn in your thighs? That's strength returning. That's dignity building. If you've already practiced this movement or plan to try it today, comment the number 3 below so your fellow members of our Swasthya Bharat family know you're taking charge of your wellness. This simple wall, once just a background, can now become a stepping stone toward the freedom and confidence you truly deserve. Number 4. The stretching cat move for a light back and calm mind. Picture this: the early morning silence in a riverside village near Varanasi, where golden sunlight filters through a sheer curtain, and the sweet smell of boiling chai drifts from the kitchen. Seated near her favorite window, 74-year-old Auntie Sita takes a slow sip from her cup and watches her cat rise from its nap. The way it arches its back, stretches its legs, and softly breathes out with grace seems almost meditative. That's when she remembers her doctor's advice to mirror that same stretch daily. And from the day she began doing it, her back pain began to ease, her posture improved, and even her morning stiffness started melting away. This gentle movement is known as the stretching cat pose, and it's a simple yet powerful gift for anyone struggling with tight hips, a stiff spine, or morning fatigue. You don't need a yoga mat or fancy posture. Just find a comfortable spot in your home. It could be your kitchen wall, the corridor, or even the space beside your puja corner. Stand about an arm's length away from the wall, feet hip-width apart, and stretch both hands forward to touch the wall gently. Now, push your hips back while keeping your hands in place, allowing your spine to lengthen. Your body should now resemble an L shape. Legs straight, back parallel to the floor, and arms stretched out ahead. As you hold this position, breathe deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let each breath be as smooth and calming as a devotional song. As you stretch, imagine your spine is like a freshly pressed sari, being softly unfolded and straightened, inch by inch with care and patience. This movement not only opens up your back and shoulders but also eases pressure from the lower spine, which is especially beneficial for elders who sit for long hours, pray cross-legged, or experience early morning aches. Doctors have found that such gentle stretches activate parasympathetic nerves, the body's natural calm switch, helping reduce tension, improve oxygen flow, and quiet the mind. Seniors from Ahmedabad, Madurai, and Kolkata who've made this a part of their daily routine report improved flexibility, better posture while walking, and reduced pain in the hips and back. One woman, 69-year-old Meena Auntie from Pune, says she practices this movement each day before her bhajan group arrives and feels more limber now than when she first got married. Hold the stretch for about 30 to 60 seconds, then gently rise by slightly bending your knees and rolling up your spine, just like a cat lifting its head from a soft nap. Take a moment to close your eyes, stand still, and feel how your body has reset. This is more than a physical stretch. It's a moment of self-respect, a daily message that your body, despite its age, still holds grace, strength, and calm. If you've tried this beautiful movement or you're planning to start today, comment the number 4 below, and let others in our growing Healthy Bharat community see your spirit in action. Let your small act of wellness become an inspiration for thousands of others walking the same path toward gentle aging. Number 5. Folding arms while sitting. A gentle key to sharpen the mind and improve circulation. In a quiet kitchen corner of Jaipur, as the temple bells echo faintly in the background and the steam rises from a fresh cup of morning chai, 68-year-old Munna Ji sits peacefully on his wooden chair, eyes calm, hands resting on his lap. Before taking his first sip, he begins a small movement he calls his window to the mind. It's simple, seated, and looks almost like a peaceful embrace, but behind this gentle act lies a remarkable power. This seated cross-arm stretch, also known in wellness circles as the crossbody seated twist, is a technique that not only stimulates blood circulation but also reawakens both sides of the brain, helping seniors stay mentally sharp, physically steady, and emotionally grounded, all without needing to stand up or leave the house. Here's how you can try it. Sit tall on a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Stretch both arms forward as if offering a warm hug to a loved one. Then gently reach across, placing your right hand on your left knee. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel the gentle twist along your spine. Then switch sides. Place your left hand on your right knee and repeat the motion. Do this slowly for about 10 rounds on each side. Each breath you take is like a breeze clearing the fog in your mind, and each twist is like polishing the engine of your inner energy. You may not sweat or feel breathless, but inside your nervous system is waking up, and blood is flowing with renewed strength to your brain and heart. Medical experts have found that this type of gentle cross-lateral movement supports better communication between the brain's hemispheres, boosting memory, increasing mental clarity, and helping with quicker decision-making. It's especially valuable for older adults who experience forgetfulness, morning brain fog, or mild confusion during their daily routine. Over time, it also strengthens your shoulders, stimulates the abdominal area, and promotes better digestion. Seniors across Surat, Kochi, and Delhi who have made this a daily practice report not only clearer thinking but also more stable energy throughout the day. One elder, Lata Auntie, age 73 from Hyderabad, shared how she does this while waiting for the chai water to boil. She used to forget where she put her keys or the names of certain neighbors, but now she feels as mentally alert as she did in her teaching days. This seated movement is not just an exercise. It's a quiet ceremony, a mindful moment where body and brain come into harmony. You don't need any equipment, no gadgets, not even a yoga mat. Just your own presence and a few spare minutes. Even if you're tired or having a slow day, this gentle twist can refresh your mind and soothe your heart. And for those who struggle with dizziness or feel sleepy during temple prayers or evening television, this exercise can help regulate blood flow and reduce mental fatigue. So the next time you're sitting with your morning newspaper, chatting with your spouse, or simply waiting for lunch to cook, give this cross-arm twist a try. Let it be your small step toward mental brightness and inner balance. If you've already begun or are planning to do it today, write the number 5 in the comments and let others in our Vital Health Secrets community know you're walking the path of thoughtful aging with courage and grace. The 3-minute bed warm-up. A soothing ritual to wake your body and mind with grace. Every morning across cities and villages in India, elders slowly awaken to the world, but not always with ease. There's often a stiffness in the joints, a slowness in the breath, or a fogginess in the mind that makes simply sitting up in bed feel like climbing a mountain. But what if you didn't have to rush your body to get moving? What if you could start the day by treating yourself to 3 peaceful minutes of self-care? Right there, under the same blanket that kept you warm through the night. That's exactly what 74-year-old Rajanji from Pune began doing, and it completely transformed his mornings. He calls it his golden 3 minutes, a gentle full-body wake-up routine that requires no standing, no equipment, and no extra effort. All it asks for is your breath, your intention, and a little time. Here's how it works. As soon as you wake up, before reaching for your glasses, before swinging your legs out of bed, pause and bring your awareness to your body. Begin by taking 3 slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and feel your lungs expand like a temple bell filling with sound. Exhale gently through your mouth, allowing tension to dissolve with each breath. Now slowly stretch both arms upward toward the ceiling. Even if you feel stiff, move like a soft breeze blowing through the trees, slow, fluid, kind. Wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrists, and open and close your hands a few times. This small motion reawakens the nerves, improves circulation, and prepares your hands for the tasks of the day, whether it's tying your dhoti, rolling chapatis, or pouring that first cup of chai. Next, bring your focus to your legs. Begin to rotate your ankles in gentle circles, clockwise and then counterclockwise. Then slowly flex and point your feet, as if you're pressing an imaginary brake pedal in your rickshaw. These movements stimulate the lower leg muscles and joints, helping reduce morning stiffness, swelling, and that heavy feeling many elders experience upon rising. Finish this small ritual by bringing both hands to your belly. Close your eyes and take one final deep breath, holding it for a few seconds, then exhale fully, imagining all of yesterday's stress melting away. Doctors agree that starting the day with intentional, low-impact movement helps improve joint mobility, increase blood flow to the brain, and ease symptoms of arthritis and early fatigue. It also calms the nervous system, reduces stress hormones, and lowers blood pressure. But beyond science, this simple ritual does something even more beautiful. It reminds you that each new day is a gift, and you are worthy of meeting it with gentleness, not force. Within just a week of doing this 3-minute warm-up, Rajanji reported that he no longer needed to hold onto the bed frame to stand. His joints felt more supple, and his mornings felt like something to look forward to rather than struggle through. And he's not alone. Elders across India, from the Ghats of Benares to the quiet tea gardens of Assam, are beginning their day not with struggle, but with softness and finding strength in that stillness. So tomorrow morning, before rushing to turn off the fan or check your phone, take these 3 minutes for yourself. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. a sacred practice of honoring the temple that is your body. If you've tried it or are inspired to begin, comment 6 below and let others in our Vital Health Secrets family know that you too are waking up with care, clarity, and calm strength. Conclusion: one small step each day toward a healthier, happier life. Dear friend, as we come to the end of this warm and meaningful journey, take a moment to reflect on what we've explored together today. From the comfort of your own home, whether sitting beside your tulsi plant, on a wooden chair in the veranda, or lying quietly on your familiar bed, you've discovered 6 gentle, science-backed movements that can restore strength to your legs, peace to your mind, and vitality to your heart. These weren't heavy workouts or difficult yoga poses. They were graceful, seated, and deeply rooted in your daily Indian life, each one designed with your age, comfort, and dignity in mind. We began with the invisible step, a tiny heel-toe movement that gets your blood flowing without even standing up. Then we learned how balancing while brushing your teeth can sharpen memory and prevent falls, a trick as powerful as it is practical. We turned to the humble wall, discovering how a few gentle wall sits can bring back the confidence to walk alone and live independently. The stretching cat pose taught us that even stiffness in the spine can be soothed with just a minute or two of mindful movement. And while sipping chai, we explored the seated cross-arm stretch, a soft twist that clears the mental fog and sharpens our thoughts. Finally, we ended with a beautiful 3-minute bed warm-up, a way to rise each morning not with struggle, but with softness, calm, and intention. These are not just exercises, they are small rituals of self-respect. And every time you do them, you're saying to your body, I still care. I still choose strength. I still choose life. Thousands of seniors across India, in Surat, Madurai, Pune, Lucknow, Guwahati, and beyond, are already trying these movements. Some are regaining their balance, some are feeling lighter and more awake, and many are simply enjoying the joy of moving again. If you tried any of these today, do share your experience in the comments. Type 1 if you tried the invisible step, 2 if you balanced while brushing, 3 if you did the wall sit, 4 if you stretched like a cat, 5 if you folded and twisted your arms, and 6 if you did the 3-minute bed warm-up. Or simply type, I have started, to let our Vital Health Secrets community know that your journey has begun. If this video brought you peace, clarity, or strength, even in the smallest way, please do click the like button. It helps us reach thousands more elders across India who might be searching for just a little comfort, a little energy, or a little hope. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon, so you never miss the next video designed specially for seniors like you. Because here at Vital Health Secrets, we believe good health doesn't live in expensive clinics or faraway spas. It begins right where you are, on your chair, in your kitchen, in your breath, and in your heart. Thank you for spending these precious moments with us. May your days ahead be filled with ease, strength, and serenity. And until we meet again in the next video, remember, every gentle movement you make is a step toward a longer, brighter, and more joyful life.